Good morning, good morning, good morning, you too. Ah, man, I forgot to grab me some water. Oh well, let's see how much coffee I got left. But I'm going a different route this morning. I'm doing the. I'm not going to be on the short feed. Um, I guess when you do this, you kind of. I'm not. I am slowly. Good morning. Good morning. I see someone just came in. Let me see. Um, Normally, I'm still trying to figure YouTube out, Restream out, and the short feed. I'm getting a slow trickle of subscribers, which I have no problem with, but my hours are being stagnant, and what's the other part of that? The hours are being stagnant, and actually, they jump and they go lower, jump up and down. If they're up and down, they're not climbing. So it's time. It's time to switch up. It's time to do something different. Um, it's time to try something different, and you got to keep learning. And I'm not all for the easy way out. You get all these daggone YouTube. If you do this, everybody wants you to do this. Well, if that's the case, why would you be sharing it? I'm like, I ain't gonna tell you how I got a million subscribers. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike, what's going on, bud? But you know, it's because it's a pain in my royal keister. I'm going to keep on trying to figure out how can I, or how will I gain these stank behind hours to get what I need to get. Because I was just sitting there thinking, I said, what can I do this time of year to get some free stuff? And I just was thinking about the horse farm where I'm gonna text the lady next time I'm in town to see if I can get. It's really not free. I can load it myself, but I'll be wore the heck out by the time I get how much I want. I get two skid steer scoops, which is a yard full of horse manure, and I'm gonna put that in a spot in my front yard and spread it out, and then add some topsoil to it, and I'm gonna start building up this cockamamie lawn, which it, it probably cost me about $20, and that's better than spending 100 or whatever. I'm trying to look for discounted stuff because I keep on booking cruises. I just did it again. I was talking about it a couple of days ago, but I didn't realize she didn't book it, and I I booked it last night. Norma's really, from what she went through a while ago when she wasn't married, um, she went on a long vacation and came back to no job. So she's a little nervous about doing 14 days. But look, we're getting older. Um, she's very hesitant. I said, "Well, what do you want to do, babe? I want you to be happy." And she said, "Well, let's go ahead and do it." Um, and I put the money down, the deposit down. I got a whole year. Good morning, good morning, Miss Terry. I got a whole year to, I think a year and a half. It's in 2027, and it's a cruise of a lifetime. It's 14 days. I've always wanted to go to Australia, and also it's we're going to the Fiji Islands, Tonga and Samoa and all of those really exotic places. I've always wanted to do that. Never been the Pacific Ocean. I've been up and down the Atlantic Ocean, even in the Navy, but never been in the Pacific Ocean. So it's a chance of a lifetime. And, we're not getting any younger. And I am looking forward to it. But like I said the other day, I'm going to start putting 50 on this one, 50 on this one, and 50 on that one, and start knocking it down and knocking the money that I put on the credit card, knock that down and stop, what's the word? Binge spending. Every time I come home, I got to go buy something to fix the yard, to do this. I got to stop that. I got to listen to what Mike says. Look, let this stuff set. Right now, it's going dormant. So whatever's going to do is going to do. You got to wait till summer for it to do it. So I just got to start planning. I got to write my stuff down, figure out what I want to do for 2025 for my yard, what I want to do for 2025 for repairing the house, what I want to do for 2025 to continue to bring my credit, my bills back to par. What I want to do with one, keeping my job and making it secure, because I be stressing myself out. They don't get it. You guys know I'm an over-the-road truck driver, but they think, oh, it's only 280 miles. You can go drop that and pick up this one and head back the other way, blah, 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 blah. But they don't realize that 280 miles, that the time that it takes is double because of local traffic. Now, over the road, that's a whole different, thing. Going from state to state, you know, that's a whole different thing. You just got to slow down through towns and whatever. But they don't get that. Like yesterday, I literally last night and the night before, 2 nights in a row, I was down to the last minutes of my available time to drive, and I just can't keep driving because I can get in trouble. I can get a ticket. It messes up my CSA scores. It messes up all of this crazy stuff. And like last night, I just knew I was going to violate it, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm in so much kimchi." And then I remembered there's a Freightliner dealership. I remember seeing something on the other side. This is a truck stop. Let me check up in there. I literally backed into a parking spot with 5 minutes left on my clock. I never go that low. I usually have at least an hour. But I get paid by the miles. I can't just stop because I'm scared. I can't just stop because, well, I got to grow a pair. And the last 2 nights, I've been growing a big set of gonads and going for it. And today, let's add to the drama because I got caught in behind two accidents. I got only an hour to play with to get to the consignee for this load that I'm on. The problem is I'm gonna run into traffic in Charlotte, but I got an hour, maybe another hour being late because it's Sam's Club. Sam's Club like Walmart. You can be up to an hour late. I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm right, but I'm gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna give up. I'm just gonna keep pushing through. Assess the situation, not complain, not be negative. Assess the situation. Like, right now, I just exit 56. I got 50 miles. I got I got 92 to the door. I got 50 miles to get um, to the North Carolina state line. From there, 40 miles to the door. The last 20 miles, I'll probably slow down. And I just had to get up and go because, and you ain't supposed to do this. I didn't do, no, I'm not going to admit nothing. I'll say that I did something I wasn't supposed to do, but I'm going to make up for it when I get there. You know what I mean? And I got to do what I got to do because I'm be seeing these small behind checks. And I got to step up, and I got, I got the experience. So it's not like I'm a newbie. I got to step up, and I got, I got to run this clock down, you know. And it's all good because it's just a part of it. I just had to be reminded. You know what I mean? I just had to remind myself and be reminded that I need to grow up here. I ain't gonna do no crazy stuff, but I needed to grow up here. You know what I mean? Oh man. So now, um, in my budget for the next cruises coming up in March, I gotta start putting stuff on that credit card. I can't have a high credit card. I can't just let it sit like that. So I asked Norma, look, can she contribute to the down payment on this, the Australia trip, which was 260. You got to, so she's gonna give me 100, and then I'm gonna throw 100. I'm gonna put that 100. I'm gonna put straight back on the card, and then I'm gonna put even before the bill comes out. I'm gonna put 50 next paycheck and the 50, just 50, 50, 50 until I can start knocking that down. And because I've got like an array, but it's not as bad as it looks. The stuff is starting to go down, and when they go down, I'm not gonna bring them back up again. But it just seems like it's the obsessive compulsive in me. I got all these problems, but when I start understanding them, okay, I know you want to, you want somebody to be proud of you. How about you be proud of yourself? Be proud of yourself that you're dealing with the internal combustion in your brain that's going 100 miles an hour. Don't do this. Don't do that. I got to, that stuff you do, Mr. Jerry. I got a screenshot. I got to do a screenshot of that because that's, those are what I keep on forgetting. I was like, this Terry talking about the topics, and some of this stuff I need to just set it in stone. You know what I mean? Some of this stuff I just need to set it in stone. But the thing is, on Monday, motivational Monday, yep. Um, but sometimes it just ain't got nothing to say. But it's still, you still have, that's the thing. You still got to go with the flow and figure out what. So I'm going to tell her, like today, I'm going to tell you, yeah, Norma said, hey, Charles, Norma said she's going to pay for that one. And you already know. But again, what I want to do is, if I can knock, well, she says we only owe 700 on that one. If I can knock a good chunk out of the Royal Caribbean, I got a Royal Caribbean cruise credit card. If I can knock the good chunk of that one out before March hits, before March hits, then I'll pay off the August one with bring it back up. So I'm trying to fix because I got my million miles. I get a $5,000 bonus. Let's you know let's say they take 2 grand out of it, so I got $3,000. What I'm gonna do with that 3 grand is at least try to pay off 3 credit cards. So I'll have 3 credit cards paid off with that 3 grand, and then I can start pumping out and bringing stuff back down to reality. Because see, when we go to Los Angeles, I want to at least hit one of the tourist food spots. Like they got Pinkies or whatever, it's a hot dog joint. I want to do something like that. I want to find something where we could just jump in an Uber and go somewhere and get something to eat that I've seen on a YouTuber or someone review it and say, man, it's delicious. Because there's like Keith Lee, this one hamburger place, Smash Burger, that he gave a freaking 10. Something like that. If it's not too far from wherever the heck we're staying, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna have fun one way or another because you crazy, Charles is crazy, so I know I'm gonna have fun. And see, we got to remember we're going to Los Angeles, and we got to bring neutral colors. Can't be had no blue. Can't be having no red. And see, a lot of times they don't tell cruisers this stuff. They don't tell nobody. They don't even tell truck drivers this stuff. You can't have no blue. You can't have no red. Um, Hold on. Let me see something here. Let's see here. Hold on. Copy. All right. Hold on. Hey Charles, I dropped the link. See if you want to come up. Um, but again, I want to be able to have some money instead. See, I done got lazy. I done got bougie, and I haven't been. Uh, I just throw it on a credit card. Oh, I'll pay it off later, and that has been the dumbest thing I've ever done. I got to start having some money set aside, and so I'm gonna start doing that. And put it. I got a second account. I'm gonna start just putting 25 here, 25 there, and so forth and so on, so I can have some type of backup to, do these things. You know what I mean? But again, what they don't tell you is when you come to Los Angeles, you can't be walking around with blue on. You can't be walking around with red on. I wear bandanas. I got to buy some hats. I got to buy some beanies. Off colors, a gray or a brown or something like that. You can't, and I'm not going to be on the cruise with those blues or reds either, because if you're coming out of Los Angeles, hey, gang members take vacations too. But I ain't trying. And Charles told you, he, he gets decked out, and he was decked out in red, and brother was like, hey, OG, and it was so funny. Nah, I'm no roll like that. And okay, I heard something. Oh, hold on. I never did this before. How do you do it? Can you hear me? No. Oh wait, hold on. I think that's what it is. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. There it is.
Okay. What's happening?
Oh, not much, man. Hey, thanks for coming up. Cause I was thinking about that. I remember that story that you was telling me when you was in Los Angeles, and you had I think it was like either the Yankees or the
Yeah.
Giants, and they want to know who you was rolling with. And see, people don't realize that basic stuff, the basic stuff is in Los Angeles, is a symbol of gang affiliation. And you
Yeah.
go there, you go there as a tourist thinking you hanging out, and you because like I said, a lot of New Yorkers got the Yankee stuff. You always got a Yankee cap or whatever, or like Giants. I don't see too much Jets, but you know what I mean. And that stuff gets you trouble in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I had on all Yankee. I had on a Yankee hat with a Reggie Jackson Yankee jersey, regular jeans, and blue and white. I don't know if there was Adidas I was wearing at the time, or I think it was the blue and white Adidas. And my man was like, "Yo, cuz you in the wrong neighborhood. You want to take that off?" And I'm like, "Take this off of what?" I looked and I realized I was over there. I was downtown off damn, which one thing, not Figaro. Over, but I was in South Central. I was right down there. I was in the heart of Blood Country, and I was about to say something, and I looked over at the car he got out of, and I seen them boys just sitting there with his arm down, but they was on the other side of the car, but they had them car doors open, and you know what a hit looks like when you. I mean, and I was like, oh, it's like that, and he was like, nah, bro. I was like, look, man. I said, you see that truck right there? You see where it's from? Brentwood, New York. I ain't trying to disrespect. I don't know nothing about what's going on out here. He was like, bro, you over here in Bloodland. I was like, oh shit. I looked at everything I had on. I had nothing red on. I was glued out. I was like, ooh. I was like, hey, my man, check this out. I'm gonna go back to the truck. I'm gonna put me on a white t-shirt and some black sweatpants. We good? He was like, yo, appreciate you, dog. I was like, shit. Nah, I appreciate you letting me live.
And that was, I've said tell the story before. I might as well say it again. I was over, like 20 miles south of Los Angeles, and I was waiting to be loaded. My fat ass, I looked goofy as heck. I had a blue bandana on, and I had a red shirt from my company. Big long red shirt. And they
Yeah.
were, and I'm walking down the road. I said, well, I spotted a Taco Bell, and I'm walking down the road, and I think it's about a quarter of a mile, and that's when I was pushing. I was at least pushing 300. And I just started, something was yelling in my ear, straight out of Compton, straight out of Compton, straight out of Compton, and it just didn't dawn on me. Then I looked down, looked at my shirt, and I looked at I felt the bandana on my head, and I was like, oh snap! I'm 20 miles from Los Angeles with red and blue on. And I snatched the bandana on my head, and I started running down the street back towards the truck like I was running from somebody. I was all out of breath. I ain't ran like that in years. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And it was just so funny. I got to the truck. I literally fell to my knees, and and I'm still pulling off my shirt with my stomach popped out, and I said, why ain't nobody telling me about this mess? It was just so funny, and I remember that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't tell you. My son, he went to college out there, so he said he pulled up over there. He got caught over there.
Uh oh,
Was
we lost.
he wound up into the projects and on Grapevine, I think, Grapevine Street or something like that, Grape Street, and he told him, he's like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get back to school, and and my man said, yo, what kind of plates he got on his car? And he had Georgia plates on the car. He's like, yo, he got Georgia plates. They're like, all right, dog, go down there, go straight, make you a right. You'll see 91 right there. Get on the freeway. Get out of here. He was like, appreciate it. He over there just, trying to holler at somebody. Because he went to school in Fullerton, which 15 miles from Fullerton is Compton.
Yeah.
So, that ain't far to you make you a right turn. You go over there and get you something to eat, then you riding around, you hook the wrong turn here or there. So,
I bet my first time I was with a trainer, this goofy head, goofy behind fool. I was with a trainer, and we parked in this parking lot at the consignee in the front, waiting to be unloaded, and I'm hearing gunshots, boom, 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 and I'm going, what the heck? And I'm under the covers like this cover's gonna be bulletproof. You know what I mean? I'm going, oh my God. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm like, where are we? And I looked up, we in Compton. I'm like, oh man.
but where all the boats go out of Long Beach. So, Long Beach is Crip country, but they don't bother you because I think with they understand tourism and everything, and they don't really want the city coming in. The city kind of leaves them alone, as long as they leave the tourists alone. But like even going to what's that place with the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, as long as you go to that one that's close to the cruise line, they don't bother you. So,
but you know what, bro? Screw Roscoe's. You know he voted for Trump, right?
oh, I don't know what they did.
Yeah. Nah. He a Trumper. Nah. You keep Roscoe. But that's what I wanted. I want to do. I want to at least hit one food place. See if we could just pick one out. One food place that's known for good. Even if we going during the day, like good hood food. You know what I mean? I want to go at least one. I want to get one one good food place. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Oh, he's breaking up. Oh man, we losing you, bro. But while we're waiting, I'm gonna I'll tell another story. This one really, um, this one really in the night. I remember I've told it before, and I was like 20 miles heading into Los Angeles, actually to the same place, actually to the same place. Oh, hold on, I think it's back. Let's see here. Are you back?
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you now. I hear you. I hear you.
Oh,
But go
okay.
ahead.
No,
Go
I was
ahead.
just saying Pinky's out there is out there. I know you said you wanted to go there. I think that's out in Rancho Cucamonga, out there by the truck stops out there in Ontario.
Oh, okay. Now, so let's see if we can find something close that we don't have to go crazy. But I would like to, maybe I ain't with the hood spots, but I've been watching. There's a brother that does reviews in Los Angeles, and he's got a lot of good spots that he's saying this food is good. And he's real honest. So if we could find maybe one of them spots, or ask somebody, locals, what's a good spot to eat. You know what I mean? Something. I just want something authentic, cause
I'll run over.
yeah, yeah. But I want to, you know what I'm saying? So like you already know, the Mexican food's gonna be off the freaking chain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause that's Mexico anyway. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or whatever, but because
You're probably better off
it's
finding
gonna
where all the food truck lot is, where everybody park, where they have like 6 or 7 food trucks parked right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that
So
way you get your
that's
pick.
what yeah, so that stuff, that's what I'm looking for. And that's where, and see, and that's nothing. We always talk about people fighting on the boat or whatever. I'm going to be on high alert because we coming out of Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cruisers might be first time hood cruisers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff out there. So I'm going to be on high alert, watching where I'm walking, not stepping on nobody's toes or anything like that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on high alert, but I'm gonna be relaxed, but I'm gonna be on high alert because we remember we talked about that. We was like, look, if something go down, I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna take a seat over in the corner, and we're gonna watch this and probably videotape it.
Yeah, I'll give you one of my belt buckles. Wink, wink. just, just put your fingers through there and hit the quick connect and start swinging. Shit. Look, they gotta let you on. I wonder is this the place? Why am I here in the damn dark trying to find a cotton mill? Is that national? I know that's something else. Bro, they got me out here. They got the black boy out here hauling cotton.
Oh Lord. Well, at least they got you out there picking
uh,
it.
for what I had to do to get this thing to close, I might as well been out there picking it.
Oh dang! It's like that.
Yeah, it's like that. Let's
Dang,
see.
dang,
So,
bro.
yeah, it was like that because he loaded it's cotton seed
Oh,
and
okay.
I couldn't get it. I don't know, office scale entrance. Boy, they better. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I couldn't get the tarp to close, so I'm up there with a rake and doing all that stuff, and I was like, boy, this is what they did to pick cotton back in the day.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Dang. Well, yeah. But
yeah.
that
I look. I think look. I think I'm here.
and
That's
see
all right.
that's exactly what I was talking earlier. Man, they don't people don't know what we go through. Bro, I was down. I had 5 minutes left on the clock, and I found a place to park, and then I had to pay for it. 'Cause I knew I wasn't gonna make it no. I knew I wasn't make it no further. I said, "Oh well, I might have to come off 15 bucks is better." Now, if it was in the north, I'd have been sleeping on off ramp because
Right.
they be wanting 50 bucks. You done lost your damn mind. Excuse me, YouTube. You done lost your dang mind. But 15, I was like, oh well. That's a meal. I'll go without. you know.
Shit, there ain't no. Cause hey, now if you was up north, that's about what you pay. Cause you know when we was up there, I think parking for Carnival was $45 a day at the pier in New York City, where it's 22 in Miami, and I think it's 18 a day in what's that, Port Canaveral.
Yeah, yeah,
So it all depends where you at. Where you gonna pay.
yeah. That yeah, and
So
but Port Canaveral, I like that lot that we normally go to because they got them buses and everything. So they, you know, that one, I ain't really got no problem with them. But they be getting it.
yeah, I just parked at the what you call them, but them Port Canaveral.
uh-huh.
I read out, got my car and got gone.
I know that's right. Shoot, man. But whew,
I, I think I'm gonna do what you did down there in Miami. So take
yeah,
the rental car down there and cause I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
you see, it's less stressful because soon as we got off the boat, shoot, man, we just kind of we took it to the normal, because we stayed at the hotel, but they had like a car service, and
Right.
we had um, reserved a car to take us over to the airport. To take us to the airport to you know to pick up the car, to pick up the next vehicle. So you
Yeah.
just yeah, it was easy, man. We went over there, got in the car, boom, gone.
Yeah, I got Carnival taking us back, picking us up at the airport, and taking us back. I started to drive my own down there, but then I
Yeah.
was looking at CNN, and they was talking about all the like over Thanksgiving, how many people that was parking in the long term parking when they was coming back, their vehicle was broken into, their tires was missing, and I was like, I ain't got no time for that. Cause, cause I had already, cause actually, for me to drive down there and drive my truck down there would be cheaper, cause I already figured it out down in Miami.
Yeah.
If I went down, okay, Miami has a lost ticket price of 10 days at $22 a day. That's $220. Versus me being on the boat for 15 days. When I get back up there, you don't prepay. You pay coming out in Miami. So coming out, I lost my ticket. That's the cheapest way for me to go. Drive my own truck down there and pay. But then if I get there and I ain't got no tires, it's like
Oh yeah.
so I'm like, yeah, I just rent something, drive down there, drop it off at the airport. So I got a Chevy Traverse going down, and what you call it, F-150 coming back up. I'm like, that'll work.
Oh, okay. There you go,
It'll be
man.
all right.
Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong. That suburban, that motherfucker, that that was a nice car. That was a nice drive back from from Miami. That was a nice drive back.
oh
I was a
yeah, they
little,
nice smooth rides.
I was a little nervous how smooth it was because every time I looked down, I was doing about 90. I'm like, whoa, whoa, because I'm a slow driver. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. We doing 90 miles an hour. Let me slow down. And
That's why
not
y'all say to me all the time, "Hey, you drive so fast. You want to get behind the wheel, or you got you riding quick."
and see that I forgot the name of the hotel, but I love that hotel in Miami because it's a small, it's kind of eclectic, and it's in the middle. It's right dead center in the middle of everything. I gotta find the name of it. But that hotel has big windows, and we usually get the top floor. So when up, you wake up and look out the door. You're staring right at the cruise port,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you see all the ships come in, and we're at such a perfect spot, where that I call it a cul-de-sac, but it's where all the ships come in, and they go down to the end, and they spin around, and then they come into the dock. And I just love that. I just love that.
Oh, y'all
Uh,
y'all get to see the spin?
yeah, yeah. You can see the spin because when we went with Walter and my sister, me and Walter in the same room. We were up at like 3 o'clock in the morning watching
Yeah.
all the ships come in, and they were just coming
Yeah.
in real quiet. And even the big boys, Icon, but that's a big mother. And he comes all the way down to the end. They slowly spin around and they dock. And what you call it? Virgin Voyages is at the end. They back in.
Yeah. He
They
back in. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That you got such technology that you can back into a dock like that. That's freaking crazy.
I think
But
he's the last one that comes in.
yeah, yeah, but I just wanted to show Walter the this is my life now. This is what I do, and he
Yeah.
was just so excited. He's just having a good old time. So I want to take him on another one. I'm gonna have to look into it. He ain't going on none of these five. We got. He ain't going on none of these five we on right now. But I wanted one that I want to take him on one with you and Sint, because that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. But I think he, because of his mother, she don't realize the damage that she's done. He's a grown ass man, but I
Yeah.
don't think he likes to drink around me.
Hell, he was drinking downstairs with me.
Because I wasn't around.
Look, Walt said, "You got any more whole garden?" I said, "All them whole gardens in there is yours because I know you like them." I said, "I'll drink the Heineken or the Warsteiner." He
Yeah.
said, "Cool." Walt went in there, fixed him a plate, grabbed him a beer, and started drinking. Next thing I know, I see Walt went back to the kitchen, got him another beer. I asked him, "Nephew, you want a shot?" "No, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm tired already." I said, "All right." He said, "We gotta get up early. I don't want to start drinking shots." I said, "All right." So about 20 minutes later, Walt came back downstairs. "It's one more whole garden in there." I said, "And it's yours." Shit. Walt said, "Shit. Hey, where's Dad at?" "I think he's asleep." "No, all right. Let him
I
sleep."
was, bro. I was knocked out, man. Look, I was done. But
Yeah,
hey, as long as he had fun. But I'm trying because when he was young, I really didn't. I was working. So I'm trying to open up
yeah.
that communication. That father son stuff. It's hard. I'm like, come on, man, come on, let's do this, let's do that. Yada yada yada. But
Me and Dion was talking about that when I guess yeah after you left Friday morning. They left Friday night. So somewhere Friday we was talking about that. It's like now honestly would be the time to have a child. You have the resources, you have the patience, you kind of know how to navigate life a little bit. But you look at your spouse and she's in her 50s, mine's just in her 60s, and it's like, oh, we done reached that point past. So that's why, like with my grandchildren, and they be like, yo, you and your grandkids come to you and the conversations y'all have. I'm like, yeah, because when I was younger, I started having babies at 18 years old, 19 years old. I ain't had no money. All I knew was to work. And then it wasn't like I was at the top of the pay scale at that age, you know. So
Yeah.
you working. Now you a little further up the pay scale. You done seen a few things that you could offer, and it's like this would be ideal time to have a child, but biologically, you
Yeah.
ain't having one now.
It ain't
So
happening. You know.
it ain't happening. So is he turning in? No, he ain't turning in here. They going down the road. Well, he putting on brakes. And he got, I guess he figured out he done went past it. I, I don't know. Bro, I got on cottonseed out here, and I'm over here in Arkansas. I picked it up in Bainbridge, Georgia. Load of cotton. I said, boy, ain't this something? all, all, all the ancestors. They be
Oh
like, oh,
Lord,
you riding down the road pulling cotton, huh?
Jesus.
Yeah, your great nephew's a sellout. I'm pulling cotton,
Oh Lord.
but
Hey, but when we
huh?
start knocking some of these cruises down, why don't we hit? Why don't we hit Virgin?
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
I'll go anywhere. I don't care. Shit.
No. Well, when we start knocking some of these down, I, I say when we down to three left, then we hit a Virgin, and I think maybe that was the one I'll put I'll put Walter on that one with us.
So
You know,
that'll be
'cause
after we come back from California. Then we'll be down to three.
that three.
Hey, if you want to, we don't have to do that one. Well, we'll talk about that later. Come on, man. I was gonna say we ain't got to do that one in January because the only reason why I did that was because of that new place that they got. But anywhere you go up the East Coast from this point with Carnival, they sending you there.
Oh, okay.
And
And see, right
let's
now
put
I'm
that money
looking.
on this. Put that money on one of them other ones, either
Well,
the Alaska or Australia.
I'll ask Norma to see what she thinking. Hopefully it's not one of them non-refundable ones.
I
I'll
ain't
ask
put
her.
but $100 down. So
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that point, it's more, and it's only like 4 days, 3 or 4 days, so it ain't no big
yeah,
deal.
yeah. Okay, I'll ask Norma to see what she want. If that's the case,
Uh,
yeah, we'll wipe that one off. And
right.
but I want to I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit.
Old
Uh,
ass.
nah, yeah. And I'm drinking this coffee with the mushroom coffee. Mother crap don't work.
Man, shit.
but
You get old, you be like, huh? What?
yeah, I want to do a virgin, and we need to find something uh out of Texas.
Oh, out of Galveston?
Yeah. I want to do a Galveston. I want to do a Galveston.
Which boat is that out of there? It ain't the
But they got a few. The Jubilees out of Galveston.
yeah, that's it there. I was talking about
Yeah,
one of the big ones, so it's the Jubilee.
yeah, yeah.
And
And Royal Caribbean's got something that I think MSC. I don't know. I'm not really with MSC because I've heard some stuff on some YouTubers that really ain't been happy about MSC. And if you come talking to me like that, like these folks will talk to, no, we're gonna have a problem.
yeah.
I promise you
Oh
this. I promise you.
no.
And this was employees,
Oh
but
wow.
yeah, no, it was and I have to say it like this, it was you know, two men that were in the LGBTQ, community, but they're
Yeah.
very well-known YouTubers, and I think it was MSC. Don't quote me on it. And he was in
Right.
there videotaping the food, and the chef came out and started yelling at him. and scared the poor man. And he put his camera down. I wish you would. I wish you freaking would start getting in my face about me videotaping, and I'm on my cruise.
I mean, there's no infringer of privacy videotaping the food. So what was the issue?
Exactly, exactly. But it was all on video, and you can hear him. Okay, I'll put it down. Blah, blah, and I'm like, no, I'm like, motherfucker, what? Who are you talking to like that?
Yeah,
I mean, literally, and I don't mean to throw the f bomb, but you, especially on a cruise ship.
right.
And see, the only ones I'm gonna suck up to because I'm trying to get platinum on Carnival. Everybody else, you can put me off. Cause I'm look. Hey, we in the Bahamas,
Look,
ain't we? Hey, what's that?
yeah.
What you call it? I need to get on.
The shuttle,
Yeah, what's up?
they have the ferry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's that ferry? I'll take that ferry back to Miami. I'll meet y'all back there, cause I'm about to go upside this fool's head. But
shit, you might beat us back there on the damn ferry. Are you kidding me?
but on Carnival, no, you ain't. That's the only one
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the abuse because I ain't getting, a lifetime, a lifetime
Lifetime
ban.
ban.
Man, cause look, because I think I'm more than halfway to the platinum, and
Oh yeah.
and these cruises, that's helping me. So I'm gonna ask
Oh
Norma how
yeah.
many. I don't know how much more I need. I'm gonna ask her to check how much more
When
I
you
need.
go on Carnival, go up
Uh huh.
there into the menu box and hit profile, and it'll tell you all your cruises and how many days you are, and that'll show you how many days you are, and then I think even right there in profile, you'll see the VIFP profile, and that'll show you which group you in, and give you the days, and then you'll see where you are right there.
Oh, okay, okay. I forgot. We sitting there talking. I forgot there's people, and so y'all please excuse us. We just having a morning conversation. I forgot to hear Mike say hello to everybody or whatever.
What? Look, what was you talking about before I called and interrupted you?
A whole lot of nothing. At least we having a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about a whole lot of nothing, but you know, I I joke about it, but the thing is, I don't want to give up my cruising. I don't want to give up my
Right.
vacation. Even though you know, there's fear of this idiot president coming in. This fear of what's going to go on. If people are getting laid off, whatever. I don't want to give up my cruising because that's the only joy, not the only joy, but a good part of my vacation time. Before I started hanging with y'all, I never had a vacation. Before I met Norma, I never took time off. I think I had one vacation, went to Disney World that took Walter when he was a kid. Other than that, I ain't had vacation. So now I'm like, look, we try to do at least 2 cruises a year, and y'all do more. You know what I mean?
Bro,
But
I got asked down there at Thanksgiving, hey, I'm like, yeah, where you work at? Because you don't seem like you ever at work. I'm like, what do you mean I don't seem like I'm working all the time. Every time I look up, you somewhere out of the country. I say, yeah. And in all them other days that I ain't out of the country, I'm working.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You see
You
what I'm
you
saying?
see them little 14 days and think, I ain't got no job. Yeah, well, the other 354 days, I'm at work.
Yeah, exactly. And this ain't no easy stuff. This boy. This
Bro,
ain't
okay,
for
look
the
at
faint
it
of heart.
like this. Regular 40 hours a week worker, office worker, plant worker, whatever. 40 hours a week. They wind up working, what's that, 50 weeks out the year. So day wise, that's what, 200 days that they put in a work. At four, because you're getting 5 days a week. And what, 50 weeks is, oh, 250. My bad. 5 times 50 is 250. If you go 52, 260. If it's 53, 260. Let's just say on the 53 week, because that's what it is. That's 265 days. So a regular worker that does no overtime gets 100 days off a year. You don't get no 100 days off a year. I don't
Exactly.
get no 100 days off a year. So I work 7 days a week for 3, 4 months straight, and then I'll take off like a week or two. So if you got a regular job and you only work 5 days a week, don't come telling me nothing about no. Oh, you know, no, 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 no. You got
Yep.
100 days off. I ain't got no 100 days off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, that's 100. That's 100 days, man. So it's like what you want. What this ain't the easy life.
Yeah.
So
And you know, it's so funny. I was thinking about that, and you know, we get out, we go, we party, whatever. Now, Carnival's making it harder because you can't sneak nothing on there. You know, you got these YouTubers telling all the sneaking on ideas,
yeah.
so they're looking for specific shapes. They know what port Taylor Port wine looks like, and they know it, bro. They know what it looks like going through the scanner. I watched. They
Man,
say stop, pull it out. I had 2 bottles of Taylor Port. You can't bring that on the ship. Why? It's wine. It's too strong.
yeah.
Taylor Port has that hood strength. You can't bring them. I said, but it's just 2 bottles. No, they want all yo. They want all, and they had bottles and bottles. So you know them when them workers
Wow.
got off, they took that shit home. Oh, we're gonna empty it out.
Oh,
I said, oh, like hell. And see,
yeah.
the other 2 bottles, my sister was arguing with the lady. I gave up those 2 Taylor Ports because the other 2 bottles had liquor in it. Real, it had liquor in
Right.
it. And I was like, oh no, 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 we good, we good.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You
said,
take these teleports, but you
yeah,
ain't getting that addictive. Oh.
yeah, you ain't getting the addictive on. And the vodka, I had one bottle, a $3 wine that I recorked
Right.
that had vodka in it, and the other one had addictive on. You know, so I'm like, yo, you know, but I'm gonna slow my roll because I'd rather just go ahead and pay out of pocket and just because they done messed it up for the rest of us trying to sneak it. Because you know what? It's not like we sneak the liquor on and don't still buy. You buy liquor anyway. You buy a
Yeah.
big old thing, you know, big old fruit punch thing, and then you take it back to the room and add a little bit more to it,
You
and they don't
know,
even
on
understand
that
that.
12 day, the one we did out, that 12 day we did out of New York, I got I had 2 bottles of Addictable. I wound up bringing back one of them, and then I looked at our liquor bill. I added up the liquor by stuff. We drank $600 worth of liquor, and I bought one of the bottles back. So
Yeah,
they were still getting their money's worth out of me.
yeah, exactly. And
You
see,
know, I think that what you take with you is more like just you in the room while you out there on your patio, what they call it, yeah, the deck, whatever the thing is, out there taking your afternoon nap.
And see, that's why I'm trying to get back on the boat with y'all. Cause now that y'all are platinum, I'm following. I'm coming to yo with you guys to the platinum party. Cause Norma she just unceremoniously forgets about the platinum party. You know, yeah, that was at 12 o'clock. Why don't you fucking tell me, babe? You could have
Babe,
went.
when's the platinum party? It was yesterday. What do you mean it was yesterday?
What people don't know is you get free drinks, free liquor for one
Ooh,
whole hour. 1 whole hour.
bro, and they bring, if you tell them bring me 3 shots, they bring you 3 shots. If you tell them, hey, bring me 2 shots and 2 beers, they for that hour you could order 10 drinks at one time. They bringing them all to you and be like, here you go. You just gotta finish them before you walk out the door. And you walk out the door like, I think I'm drunk. You're like, yeah, you're drunk.
Be honest with you, I only got drunk one time on the cruise, and I tried to
Damn.
play it off. And it was at what was that one? It was, I think it was that place. I can't remember which one it was, but I told Norma, go ahead. I'm just gonna give me a drink real quick. And I sat down and said, give me a rum punch. And the lady put a plastic cup and she filled that thing all the way to the top with whatever rum. And I realized now that was shine. She filled it all the way to the top and then had some stuff for coloring. I said, what the fuck is that? And, I'm sorry to be cussing, but excuse me. I said, what the heck is that? She said, rum punch mine. But, she said, what is it
What
with
was
the
it? That
accent?
was what, St. Thomas, or you was like St. Martin's, or
St.
which
Martin.
one?
I was at St. Martin. I think it was St. Martin.
Okay.
She said, and it was a little shack right. I mean, I turned to the left, and the boat was right there. And
Yeah,
she,
that's probably St.
and,
Martin.
and I paid $5 for that thing. I said, give me another one. I $5. Give me another. I had three of them, and I said, I was like, man,
Yeah. Listen,
let me
we
take
gotta
my
go to
behind this
St. Martin's
boat.
together because I rent the car and go out to this beach out there, and it's not a. It used to be a private beach, but it's not private anymore. But it's maybe like 100 yards or 200 yards, and they got a couple of restaurants out there, and the food is good, the drinks is good, and when we get to St. Martin's, I just rent the car. Because they got a car rental place right there, bro. You can't get lost. It ain't but one big circle. See, everybody be going out there to where that plane flies over the beach. I'm like, yeah, I seen that
That's what
already.
I want to do. But I ain't never seen that. I'm gonna get some goggles, and I want to do that. That's, I know it's goofy. I want to get hold on to the fence and get blown the hell. I want to do that. You can have the camera
Look,
stand back and watch me be swimming like a woman.
then you better get there early because that's where everybody jumps off the boat and heads to.
Oh, okay, yeah. 'Cause I
So
want to
you
do
got
that.
to get there early to get in. The traffic over there is crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah. That I want to do. I don't do, like you say. Maybe it's no push because we gonna still be cruising for a long time. So when we get one that goes that way, it just, I want to do that because I think that was freaking hilarious. See, that's
Yeah,
that goofy stuff. That's that goofy stuff that I want to do. And where was that
yeah.
place? Y'all didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted to do it where we were racing on the zip line. Where was that?
I think that was Dominican Amber Cove.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that again. And y'all like, I'm done. I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm done. I ain't doing it no more. I'm like, well, come on, all right. And
I think
nobody
that was
wanted.
Amber Cove. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because Norma's
Think
spinning
of
around. I'm like, she's like, she said, I ain't ziplining no daggone more. She said, that's it.
she had enough of it. But see, she don't be holding. She holds on
To the rope.
to hold herself.
Yeah,
Yeah, she don't be holding on to control the spin.
yeah.
She just be holding on to hold on, and however she come in, that's how she coming in.
And
Back, backwards, sideways,
see,
frontwards.
yeah,
She come, she coming in.
I didn't realize she when we did the zip line in Tennessee, I was so,
Yeah,
I think I pissed my pants. I was so scared. And I looked at Norma coming in. She came in backwards and smiling. And
yeah.
I said, man, I gotta grow a pair. I can't be a little bitch. My wife just smiling, and y'all was sitting there talking, yeah, it's a little scary right there. I said, yeah, and I said, well, y'all shut the F up. Stop talking about this, that.
Bro, we was talking about the dip. Like when you get right there, you're gonna pick up some speed.
And my dumb ass was the first to go because I said if I don't go first, I'm not going. and,
Bro, but you went with all that ice on the
yo,
cable.
and it was beating the bejesus out of me. Every time that ice went up, it was hitting me right in the face. Pow, 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 pow. And it was so hilarious. I said, I don't believe I'm doing this. But then I was like, well, we got to keep on going because at one point I was ready to walk down the mountain. I was like, is there a dirt path? I'm done. And then boy, number come in 50 miles an hour and he's smiling. And then you right behind him, and I hear you yell out, "This gonna hurt."
I didn't know I said it. I know I said it. I didn't know y'all heard me.
Yeah, your inside voice was your outside voice. You said, "OSHI, this is gonna hurt." And the guy
Uh,
he had to lean into that brake because people don't realize that at the end of the zip line they have a brake, but on this one, my man had to lean into it so you
what
didn't
was
hit
it
that
like
bump.
50? What was it 55 or like 70 miles an hour,
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah, something like that. And you was
Uh,
getting it, and you
he
had to.
started. He was tapping. Then I seen him start like smacking his head like 5 or 6 times. And I'm like, oh, I need to slow down. I'm like, oh, this thing ain't slowing down. I looked at that pole. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna hurt. I know I said it, but I didn't know. I didn't know y'all heard it. And I was like, damn, I was supposed to start breaking back there.
And,
Woo. I see an old boy crouch, and I'm like, he getting out the way because he don't want to get hit. And when I
no,
went right past him, he snatched back, and I was out there dangling like a chicken on a hook. I was like, woo.
that's one.
I knew I was going to tear that pole up. Hey,
That's one.
that's what you need to take Walter.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you need to take Walter. Take him to Tennessee and put him on that one.
that uh, that mess was no joke, boy.
That could be a weekend trip. Just take
Oh,
him out there, get up one Saturday morning about 4 in the morning, drive up there by 8 o'clock, go jump on it, have some breakfast and lunch, and walk around down there. Cause it's pretty up there right now with the holiday
yeah.
shopping and all the lights and everything.
But see, that's the
But
whole thing. You know, they cool up there because it's about that. But you know, you got some of these towns that try to rebrand themselves, like that town in Alabama that's been a sundown town for hundreds of freaking years. They used to have a sign at the front, no no at no
wow,
no ninjas allowed after dark. And they,
okay.
I've
No,
never
so
seen
so
that.
no money, so no money during daylight. How about that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coleman is Coleman, Alabama. They
Yeah.
supposedly it's a winter wonderland, Christmas town or whatever. They rebranded themselves, but black folks are saying, hold on, wait a minute, that's the sundown town. No. And then this one coon, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it like that. Oh, I've lived there. I walk you around it. Man, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, you what you call what they say a paper tiger, a toothless lion. Get
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
here.
yeah. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like you said, we go on these many adventures because we want to have fun and do things, and but I ain't trying to get hurt in the process, and they ain't trying to get my family hurt either. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, I'm not going nowhere near
Well,
that.
you already know. Unless we on a plane, the twins is with me. So now we
Yeah, yeah,
gotta
yeah.
go on the plane. We it's like, oh Lord,
Yeah,
hey Jesus, don't let them get me. I'm naked out here.
yeah. No. I understand. That I know.
So any place else is like, you're coming with me. You know that, right? Okay, but here's the thing though. For as much as I travel around this country, honestly, I've never seen nobody one on one try to act. Now you catch that group, somebody's gonna be trying to prove something in that group.
Oh,
One on one, they ain't nobody coming up on you.
man,
They don't want to party.
bro, I got something for you.
What's
Norma's
that?
having second thoughts about Australia. Because
Really?
yeah, she's having second thoughts. And she mentioned it last night. I said, well, babe, I want you to be happy. What do you want to do? Because you mentioned it. And then she said, I don't want this to be like when Charles and Cynthia went to Columbia, because she was hating. She was low key hating like her mother. She was low key jealous and it's just envious the whole 9 yards. They had a wonderful time, and she was low
Oh,
key.
we had a great time in
I
Columbia.
know, but she was, she said, I don't want to not go and that happen again. I said, well, hey, it's up to you. What do you want to do? And she finally, I said, well, call me back. She called me, okay, let's go. But I was sitting there laughing. Norma was watching Facebook, and she said, they having a good time. I said, yeah, they are. And I was on the road. She was mad like a motherfucker. She was mad like a motherfucker.
I rented a car, went out there to what's that little? It's a little town, Palenque. I think that's how they pronounce Palenque, where the African ships. That was the town that they settled in. The Africans in Colombia, and went on a little tour. But the whole time, well, we went to Cartagena, and we stayed at the Hilton right there on the beach. But then we went down into the old fort, and man, everything is from back in like 1600s, and the old fort, and the roads are tight, but it was good. And then we went to a steakhouse, and it was a brick oven steakhouse. Everything was cooked in this brick. It was an open fire and like a brick fireplace, and they was cooking your steaks in there, and the other dude on the other one was cooking your vegetables, and I was like, "Yo, this is what it is."
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
okay. All right, man. Well, hey, I just looked at the time,
huh?
and since I can't see the chat, Mike's probably screaming in there. Coming up next, wellness with Frugal Mama. get your get your workout on and your positive affirmations. But hey,
Oh yeah,
thanks,
it's
man.
6:58. Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
because we keep talking, but thanks for coming up and helping me out, because I was dying. I was dying.
That's all right. Shit, I'll call you when we get off when you disconnected.
All right, man. But like I said, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you and God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. No.
All
See
right.
you Monday. See you Monday. If I need some time off to come up with some ideas. See y'all Monday. Deuces.